So I'm not 100% sure how many days are going to be in this video, and when I break it up, I'll try to let you know where we are and what's going on. It's been really busy. I've been trying to record and get everything included. It's just been a lot, and I've been here, there, and everywhere and scattered around, so I apologize ahead of time if this video is a little bit random and there's a bunch of stuff in here, but that's just the way it's going to be for a little bit. So let's get to John's. Let's get everything situated over there. You're going to see some stuff from log trucks the day before. There may be some stuff for the house lot in there, and we're going to have the firewood processor running. So that's going to be this video, and then we'll go from there. Good afternoon and welcome to Willie's Firewood. As you see behind us, the Cord King is in travel. We are headed to Corinth, to John's, where we get our firewood from. He and I have some firewood that we have purchased, and we're going to see what this Cord King will do. We've got 3 loads, 3 triaxle loads of processor grade hardwood. He's going to load, I'm going to process, and we're going to get this stuff done. So guys, this is the last load of firewood that will be delivered to the old wood yard. Everything else will be going to the new yard after this. So this is the end of an era. One last time. So he's splitting the load in 2 different spots because I didn't really have a great spot to set it. And he does an excellent job, so he's putting it in where he can fit it. We'll get this last load off. The next time he comes in, he won't have to back out. He'll be able to turn right around in the new wood yard. But looks like a lot of maple, some beech. Not processor grade. There's some processor logs in there, but not many. We'll pick through them. We'll see what we get. We'll go from there. And there's the last stick of firewood that will come into this yard here before we move to the new yard. It's been a good run, but I can't wait to see what comes next. There's the ending of an era right there. Last time a log truck's gonna leave. Sending her on home to the barn for the night. Well, good morning and welcome to Willie's Firewood. Last night, something very special happened in the wood yard. And let me show you what it is. Right there. That's the last load of logs that will be getting dropped in this wood yard. That means about 13 years worth of firewood service is coming to an end. That's because the new wood yard should be finished by next week. Now, this is not processor grade material, but we can cut some processor grade material out of it and get some of this through the processor. The rest of it, Gramp knows the routine and so do I. So we'll make that work. So he couldn't fit it all right here. So down in behind over here is some more. So there's a new 12 cord load. Now yesterday I wanted to record the new Cord King 1820R turbo machine over at John's because we're processing some beech for restaurant wood and some other stuff. And you guys know I buy wood from John. I forgot my tripod. And I can't run the machine with one hand. But in about 4 to 5 hours, we did about 7 cords. And I'm going to show you guys that when we get there. But first, let's get a tripod and let's get rolling. 16.3 hours. When I brought it here, it had 11.8. So, got a couple sticks of beech there. We've got a bunch of beech here. This stuff's all beech. And on the trailer is another 2 cords. So in about a little over 5 hours, there's close to probably 6-7 cords here. We've got 2 cord left over here. So we're gonna use John's LS tractor. We'll load the deck. We'll fire the Cord King up. We'll make some firewood.
Wait.
You got a nice hat on there, Buzz. Look at that.
Look at that, huh?
Oh boy. He hasn't worked in his yet. He's gonna christen that baby today.
probably for 15 years, and I feel pretty lucky to have a friend like Russ. He's helped me out a lot throughout the years. I called him last week, told him I had 4 loads of 3 length that need to be processed, but I was pretty short on time with all the other obligations, and he volunteered to come over and help me, and it's been a blessing in disguise. It would take me probably a month to do these 4 loads and cut and split. It'd take us a matter of a couple days. Feels good to have a friend like him. This first load is all dry beech. It was cut probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. We've made quick work of this load. All good, beautiful split. .99% of my customers up here, they all have wood stoves. They use this for their primary heat. Here's the second load I got. This is probably between 9 and 10 cord. It's a majority of rock maple, a little bit of beech, and I believe I see a couple sticks of ash and a little bit of yellow birch. All good burning hardwood. Fairly straight. We'll run this through the processor next. This third load is a mixture of soft maple, ash, not as good as the second load, but still good wood. I'll probably hand cut a lot of this. Then my fourth load I have down back there behind the garage. That's just like the first load. It's all majority of beech, a little bit of yellow birch.
So the Cord King's doing a real good job making a big pile of firewood. So right now we're getting some of the firewood cleaned out from around it so that we can finish this load off. John's got his rock bucket. He's just knocking some of the firewood out of the way and pushing the pile back. So we'll get this pile pushed out of the way and we'll go back to finishing the last little bit of it. This beech is pretty hard splitting stuff, and even with the 29 ton, I haven't really had much issue. So it does a good job. Perfect. That'll give us enough room. .5 hours. Got just a few small sticks left there, but we're out of room. That's about 9 cords we figure now, all piled up there. And this is all really nice size split home heating wood through that repeater wedge. No big huge chunks, so that's the nice part about that. This Cord King 1820 with the turbo split option, whipped right through that, no problem. And here comes John with his hat on. He's trying to keep the sun off. Oh, what do you think, John?
I think it was a good day, man. Real good day. A lot done.
That's probably a little quicker than doing it by hand with box store splitter.
A lot quicker. Saved me, I bet, at least a week.
Yeah, probably. And pile behind there, that looks pretty good in the background. He's got somebody coming to pick up some. We'll take some. Life will be good, and we'll come back and we'll split another load. I don't know, probably beginning of the week, huh?
Yep, sounds good.
All right, well, remember guys, a little bit every day goes a long way.
Help someone if you can.
Oh boy.